Hello student, welcome to my class of computer science for class 11th. In last video student we have understand what is log chaining technology. In this video student we are going to understand what is list and their definition and their functions also, which are as follow. First of all we learn what is list along with its definition, and after that we will understand how to create a list, traverse a list, an operation of a list like concatenation, repetition, membership, function also. So let's begin with the theoretical part. First student, as you can see in this study material, first of all we have to understand what is list. Actually student, a list are actually another form of sequence objects and therefore may inherit many type of operational parameter of a string. After all, a string is a just list of the character. However, unlike the string, Python list can contain a list of any objects like integer, that means to say number, string, float, etc. You can actually store the number on string, other list also, dictionary also, and which are connected to each other, and we can create within a list also. So a list is most versatile data type that available in Python, which can be written as a list which is comma separated value item between the square brackets. The important thing about the list is that item in a list need to be in a same type, and creating a list is a simple that putting a different value, that means to say comma separated value between the square bracket. For example, you can see here a particular list is given here, the name of the object is list equals to list equals to, within square bracket we have put some item, that means to say value, which may be according to their own data type. For example, here physics, it is inside a single quote, maybe a double quote also, then comma, and here chemistry, this is also included by single quote because this is a type of string, then comma, 1997, it is a number not a string, and comma 2000. So this is a list one. Second list, I would say list 2 object contain only numbers which is separated by comma, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And list 3, you can see here, that is all element are of type string. So actually it is similar to string that indicates the index value from start from 0 and the slides connected to the on it. Okay, so we are going to just create how to create a list. So to create a list I have to just open my Python IDE, and then I will start my IDE. I can see my IDE has started. Now I'll open a new file for creating a list. So I will make sure here I will note here a comment, a program for list creation. Okay, now I'm going to just create a list that is named as list1. The value I will provide here, suppose that city name Agra, Delhi, and along with some value like 45 and 89. So if I'll say simply print list and I will just run it, it will ask me to save the file, and I will save. This is file name is list already I have created, so I will make sure file name will be different, that is list2 dot whatever pi. So you can see the list is shown in a particular bracket along with value. So if I want to know what is the type of this particular list, so you can see the function type, within that I will type here, that is list1 and I will run it. You can see here is type list. If I'll just check what is the type of the element inside this particular list object, so what I will do, student, I'll simply do this one thing, just print, and then I will say that is type within the round bracket list 1 of the index value that I will show you, that is index value. First of all I want to check that is 0th index value, that means to say I'm talking about Agra. So here I'm going to just run it. You can see here is list type. I'm to say this line says str, that means say string. I will make sure I will just comment it. So you can see I'll just run it, and you can see here is type string. If I'll talk about this particular 45, so if you are going to talk, that is count the number of index, that is 0 as Agra, 1 as Delhi, and 2 is 45. So I'm going to just press here, type here 5 and to say 2. So you can see here will be int, that means to say integer. So student, we have learned how to create a list and how to print it, as well as creating a particular list. I will also create the list that contain all string or all numbers. So here list 2 will contain, suppose that here some kind of alphabet, in contain double quote also. It's up to you which type of string you want to use. Okay, there is no difference between double quote and single quote as a string. So here suppose that here is A, here is B, and provide every time comma, then C, and at last you can say that D. And now I am going to just change the value. Here is simply I will change it. So you can see I have just run it, and now new output will come. The list to contain element, that is A, B, C and D, and we can check the any type of the particular element of list, that will say str. If the element contain type is string, so it will show me string type only. And now I am going to create a list 3 that contain only, suppose that numbers, like same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. It's up to you. And I'm going to change the variable, that is list 3 also, and here suppose that again 1, 2, 3, whatever, it's up to you, because I have sufficient index value. And then I'm going to just run it. So you can see this will print the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of ABCD, and type will be definitely integer. So it means to say, student, a list is a comma separated sequence type of data type that is definitely store the different type of objects, that may be from integer, I'm to say number, string, list also, and dictionary, tuple also. So we have understand how to create a list and how to simply access it. Now we are going to our study material back. So here simply accessing the value, okay, in a list. As we learn in a string, we can access the value with the help of index value also, that is in a slicing, and a slicing method also. Okay, so same thing will be happen here. So accessing value in a list, to access the value in a list we use the square bracket or slicing mechanism. Okay, and index or indicates the obtained value is index. For example, you can see same thing here, physics, chemistry 97, 2000, list 2 contains some value, that is me say number value, and we are going to access the value through the list of 0. So you can see that it will print definitely here 1, list of, that means to say slicing mechanism, 1 dot and so colon 5. So here you know the rule, what is the rule. So according to this it will access the first element, that is 2 to 5. I'm going to say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It means to say 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you can see that, because here n-1 will be considered, as you have learned in a string slicing. So we will do the same, student. So what we are going to do, student, suppose that if we are going to provide here string slicing here, so I will give you some kind of output also. So here print, simply we can say list 3, okay, that is 1 of 4. So what will the output? So let's see, list 3, within that we can say that 1 of 4. So before I am going to print out, I am to say just interpret it. I want to check whether the sufficient index in my particular list 3 or not. So let's count 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it is sufficient. So I'm going to just run it. So let's see what will the output. You can see 2, 3, 4. So let us interpret it how it has come. The output is 2, 3, 4. So now index 1 element is 2. Why? Because 0 contained by 1. So here is 1, 2, 3 and 4, and here last element is 4. That means say fourth index. So n minus 1 will be definitely up to 3 index. So here 1, 2 and 3. So that's why the output will be 2, 3 and 4. And now we are going to understand the next thing regarding to the list, that is updating a list. As you know, the list is mutable object. We have learned in earlier video, student, what is mutability and what is immutability. String actually a immutable object, whereas list is a mutable element. I mean to say object. That means to say, when we are going to update a particular list, it never change its address. I mean to say memory address. Whereas in a string, if you are going to change its value, it will definitely change its address. So here we can go through the particular study material. So you can update the single or multiple element of list given to the slice on at the left hand side assignment operator, and we can add the element with the help of append function. Okay, I'm to say append method. For example, we can consider here, student. Okay, so we are going to just understand this particular example. So here a list has been created, that is a list, and we have given here some element, that is 1, 2, 3, XYZ, Zara, ABC. And now I am going to just append a new element on this particular list, that is already existing list. So here a dot append, here append is a function of the list that help us to add a new element in already existing list. So here is 2009. So here after updating a list, you can see that I have just typed here a list and output will be definitely along with 2009. So now we are going to check whether it is working or not. So what I'm going to do, student, I'm going to just delete all the other example. I have keep only list 1. So I will say print, definitely here is list 1, and then I will just type here, that is list. Okay, so here list 1, and here ID, as you know the ID. So now I'm going to just compile it and run it. You can see some address has given here. Now I'm going to update here. So how to update? List1 dot append. So you can see append here. Now I'll append here some value, for example here 2020, and now I am going to just print simply this particular list. Here is list 1, and now you can see what will the output. You can see after appending the particular list, the new element has been added here, 2020, and now I'm going to check what is the ID of that. So I will just copy this line again, and then I will just print it. So you can see the address is same. That means to say a particular list is immutable, that is the particular list is mutable. And now we are going to understand how to delete the list element. So we can see, student, how to delete the element. So here is a del is a particular command. With the help of element we can delete it. So we can do the same in this particular practical. So what we are going to do, student, we are going to delete the element of this particular what thing, list element. So here I will type del, that is list, that is 1 element, suppose that 0th index I want to delete, and now I'm going to just print simply list 1. So I'm going to refresh it. You can see element is first one element, that means to say Agra is deleted. So student, we have learned today how to create a list with a different type, similar type, and how to, what is list, it's a definition also, how to access it, how to check it is mutable or immutable, how to append it, and how to delete the element of list. I hope student you have learned it. Till then student, thank you and have a nice day.